Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And coming up of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
Dak going to start out going to the air. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and he's got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Prescott now from the 50. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. To the air again, Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 30.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
11 more on that one and another first down.
And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has his confidence, and he doesn't think anything is going to miss right now. As far as he's concerned, he's going to be perfect the entire game, and who's to say that it won't happen the way he's throwing it right now.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Prescott. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end. He's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
And if you're wondering how quick a quarterback's decision-making needs to be, and Next Gen Stats says that play took all of 2.8 seconds from beginning to end. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field.
And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
A 1st and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders.
At the 31-yard line. The first carry here for Robinson. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here's Hal to throw on 2nd down.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. So the completion good for 7 there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
to Robinson now on first down. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Yeah, and this could be a sign of what this defense is in for, because you know all week long the coaches were preaching to the defense. You've got to be able to wrap up against a back like him, or he can make you pay. Technique, technique, technique.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. They go play action with Howell. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Second down throw for Howell. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. On third down, it's Prescott. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Travon Diggs.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Second down and a run by Robinson.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. That'll go as a pickup of 8. Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Robinson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson, Jr. with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have moved out in front.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
Little old school I.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field.
Well, they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage, because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off, and then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Throwing, Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. Here's Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Elliott is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Again, it's Elliott. And not a whole lot there, as they'll get him down at about the 2.
This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now third and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. And his kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
So here is Washington now to take over.
They're on top here. So they've got the football 1st and 10, trying to erase the memory of the loss last week to the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's going deep for Brown.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 13 yards there on a Washington first. With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it.
He'll buy some time right. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now down to throw it. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's going to get this down near the 25. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Three yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And Howe will throw it. Steps away. Caught out left side by Robinson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Sly able to put this one through, and they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points. First down, Prescott. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Prescott on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
And his kick is indeed good. And that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Josh Allen leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Denver Broncos. Russell Wilson, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. And one final game to highlight. It's Monday Night Football, and they've got a good one this week between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for Washington. And they've had some success on the ground. And with the lead going...
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Cowboys have recovered. So that's a solid start to the second half. You come out of the lockers losing, thinking you're kicking it away, not going to have it, but boom, the fumble, they get it right back.
I don't know whether they even drew that up on the board or was it just said, but they had to have it. They needed a spark to get them going here in the second half, and they got it right away.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Now Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Here's Prescott. Forced out to it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. And it's caught. Really nice gain on the completion, however, still 3rd and goal that they face now. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Sione Takitaki coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. And his kick is right there. It's good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. 1st and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their own 23. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Hal. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Howell. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. Powell throwing on 3rd down here. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. A first down throw for Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Prescott off play action. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away. Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Prescott now from the 50. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Prescott now. And that is incomplete.
They're smart enough to avoid the taunting. Guarantee Bradley has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Elliott running right. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to and it's out. He put it on the carpet. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Arlington. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Prescott. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Schultz. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Dalton Schultz, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it was the tight end Dalton Schultz on the touchdown reception to cap the drive. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. 1st and 10 here for Howell and the Commanders at their own 24. 1st down, Howell to throw. Complete, it's Dotson. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Robinson on a give right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw, Howell. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. And they go play action with Howell. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Let's go.
In motion, the tight end. On 1st down, Howell. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all. You're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
they stop it behind the line. One man in the backfield. That's Elliott on 2nd and goal. Prescott to throw it. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. It's a big loss of 5 there on 2nd down to bring up 3rd and goal. To throw is Prescott.
He'll get this to Elliott.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to start one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Washington offense back out there as this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
So no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
And once more, Howe back to the air.
Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line.
Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big time drive.
First down, Prescott.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Inside give to Elliott. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Able to spin free. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to take it all the way into the end zone. What a return, and they've taken the lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3.
Howell throwing for it.
And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th.
So his big play capability in full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So Dak and the Cowboys down by 1. Just under 2 minutes to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. Here's Dak. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Robinson with another carry. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, Robinson. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Now it's the Cowboys' turn, trailing by 4, 90 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Here's Prescott. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it. And that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. defense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Washington,
the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Dallas, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings.